So I know that weeknights can be really busy, and it's hard sometimes to come up with what we're gonna fix for dinner. I've got the perfect one for you tonight. It is so easy, delicious. Everyone's gonna love it. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm using this kielbasa sausage, and then we're gonna take frozen potato cheese pierogies. We're gonna make a skillet, okay? It's a skillet dish, it's all made in a skillet. And this takes like 30 minutes. It's super fast. All right, I'm gonna take this kielbasa sausage, but listen, you could use chicken sausage, turkey, beef, chicken, pork, whatever you want to use. I'm just using this beef kielbasa sausage. And I'm just gonna cut it up into some coins. So I'm using my large non-stick skillet for this, and I'm gonna add just a couple tablespoons of olive oil. All right, then I'm going to add my sausage. All right, I've got a very large onion. I'm not gonna need all of this, but while my kielbasa is frying up, I'm gonna cut up some of this onion. And I'm just gonna cut it into some like half moon slices here. All right, then I'm gonna add my onion. And I'm gonna cook this onion till it starts to soften and do its thing. I'm gonna go ahead and season the onions a little bit with some salt and black pepper. I'm gonna add a little bit of dried thyme, but this is optional. You don't have to add this. It's just my favorite, it's my favorite herb. I love thyme. And I'm also gonna add a little bit of garlic powder as well. You could add some fresh minced garlic. I just actually don't have any right now, so I'm just using some garlic powder. Then I have 1.5 cups of a chicken broth. And this is homemade chicken broth. All right, and then I'm gonna add some heavy cream. Just about, I don't know, 1/4 cup or so, just to make this sauce really nice and creamy. So I'm gonna bring this up to a boil. All right, then I have a 1-pound box of the frozen potato cheddar pierogies. Listen, if you want to make homemade, then this isn't going to be a fast and easy dinner. I've made homemade pierogies and love homemade pierogies, but we're talking fast, 1 skillet meal this evening. So we're gonna use the frozen pierogies. And if you're feeding a larger crowd, you could add 2 boxes. All right, in goes the sausage. All right, so now I'm just going to cover it and let the pierogies cook for about 8 to 10 minutes. They cook up really quick. So I have removed the lid and I've let it cook just a little bit, just to kind of evaporate some of the extra liquid out. But now the last thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to top it with a little cheese. And I'm just using a cheddar cheese blend here. Okay, I'm gonna cover it just until that cheese melts. Just look at that delicious. I like to add a little dollop of sour cream to mine. Just look at that. All right, I'm going in for the taste. Yeah, you can't go wrong with this. And if you wanted to bulk this up a little bit, you could add some cabbage, broccoli, even some peas. Yeah, it would be delicious. Okay, well that's all there is to it. This came together really quick, like 30 minutes. So I hope that you give it a try. Thank you all so much for watching. God bless, and I will see you on the next one.